Greetings, world and family. I am a Richard coming to you today. Well, we're at the end of December. And I say this because I'm not too sure when I'll be posted this video, but it'll be shortly. So, number one, I want to say a huge, massive thank you to all of you who have been watching my videos, encouraging me over the last year with your beautiful comments. I've developed some beautiful friendships throughout the famille, and I am very grateful for this. And, it's been a journey. You've been watching me grow within the last year. And, sometimes I tend to go look at some of my first videos. It's still funny, to see one evolve. And, some of them could be funny and I was maybe a little bit awkward, but no less, it's my growth and I'm very proud of it, I could say. And as of lately, I'm getting more subscribers, and welcome to La Famille, new family members who are subscribed to this channel. It is a pleasure to have you here with me. And, I try to take as many requests as I can. Some are backlogged, some situations, requests could be a little tricky. So sometimes I gotta meditate on it and wrap my mind around how to make a video on them. But in general, I try to always come and with a video towards a request. So thank you for your requests, for your comments, for your love, for your friendship. So I want to come today and have another discussion. So last summer, somewhere in the summer, I don't know, months ago, so was it August, June, I'm not too sure, but I had made a video called Naked and True for You, This Is My Story. And I thought it was very important then that I explained to you who I am, where I came from, and my story. Reasoning for it is because, at this point I was new to the community here on YouTube. And I have a very interesting story, which I love my story. It was very rock and roll. It was fast, furious. And it seemed important to me for me to come and just be very honest, because I have no shame. Very honest that this guy that you see in front of you is the true guy, and this is his backstory. Now, I want to make another video, so it's kind of a follow-up to this, okay? So, Naked and True for You, This Is My Story, Part 2. Because I'm getting a lot of new subscribers. And last night, I did have Hi Yourself that came in saying, Richard, the bigger that your channel will grow, not everyone's gonna like or love you. And then, however trolling works, people could start, digging into your past and then, attacking you, maybe in the comments or maybe them making videos on me. So again, it's for you who have seen that video, I got nothing really new to say. This, I guess, is just for the new subscribers. So, I have quite a background. I was always a mystic, psychic if you want. I don't really like that word because, as in psych, got you. So I like the word mystics from a very, very early age. And, when we have this kind of gift or tool in your life's journey, you'll have ups and downs, right? So as I hit my teenage years, I went extremely rebellious. I hated anything to do with any form of status quo or rules or regulations. I did not like school. I was a real rebel. I was a rock and roll, heavy metal, head-banging rebel. I got in a lot of trouble. I did a lot of drugs in my life. And I've been clean now of drugs for, I want to say, at this point, is it 11, 12 years, maybe 11. So, I'm 54. So, a big part of my life, I drank a lot. I partied a lot. I did a lot of, me, it was always speedy kind of drugs, right? Like speed or cocaine. And, that's where it was. But the reason why is also because I had such a vibrant, colorful lifestyle. See, I was a hairdresser since the age of, I think, 18. Then, and my girlfriend at the time had got pregnant. So I start, 18-ish, maybe it's 20. So start a career in hairdressing and then a baby on the way. And so I had 2 hair salons. And at one point, later on in my 30s, I dropped the salons so that I could start venturing out into a modeling career. So the modeling that I did was not like, look at my look. It was obviously not like high fashion. It was like alternative. It was fetish. So within that community, I had built quite a reputation under the alias The Richard. So I was seen pretty much like the Paris Hilton male figure of fetish, okay? So I was a sinister. I go to the events. I travel to do some runways, different parts of the world. And, so just some of the imagery that I would have done. So here, see, I just want to share with you guys. So this is the cover of a magazine called Mutations. So they take a picture and then they just add to it with what kind of artificial gimmick. So see here, my face is more like scaly. And, I do this kind of work here, right? And, I do a few covers. This was like a 30th anniversary of some gay culture free magazine, but anyway, so we were the 3, what are we? Les Trois Grâces. So it represents something about 3 mystic characters, but I think the original one were females, but since this was like a gay publication, they used 3 studs. And, and then I appeared in one of the magazines from von Gutenberg. Again, I want to show you this, guys, because I don't want to have to deal with this in the future if trolling starts happening in my name. Oh, you used to wear latex. Yes, I never lied about it. I'm very proud of my past. Like rock star bad boy. So this is what I did. And, I did a few movies as well with the world's biggest name in latex couture, Bianca Beauchamp. So these are 2 documentary-style movies around the biggest latex queen around an event called Montreal Fetish Weekend. So, you could see me, I'm here doing my regular cheers and doing my rock star. So, the camera would follow us through a weekend event. It was so much fun. And I did go also to Los Angeles, and I've made some horror movies, but, low budget. Right? One was called Cabaret of the Dead. Another one was called Don't Get in the Car. Another one, which is about to come out, Family Ties. No, that was a TV show. Family, something about family and mannequins. And I'm a bad boy and I get killed. This is one from a Canadian award-winning director, Patricia Chica, and this was a short film called Ceramic Tango, which won some awards, which is very good. It's a great story. So, this is it. So, I went to Los Angeles, started doing films, and then the pandemic has happened. So everything shut down. And then around that time, I had a major, like, spiritual awakening. And so I kind of dropped off the face of the earth. I stopped my modeling career. I stopped doing movies. I stopped paying attention to all my social media. It was so potent, my awakening, that I went right away into the dark night of the soul. And so I stopped drugs. And I had, like I said in my video, I had a gram of coke, and I woke up and I flushed it down the toilet. And, I started, I had no one else around me during these times of this awakening, because no one was going through it in my surroundings at the time. So I had the internet to become my ally, my confidant, my friend. And I deep dive into religion, searching for God everywhere. And, going down rabbit holes about conspiracies and, that took quite a few years, right, before I was able to, number one, have a regular sleeping pattern again, because all those years of doing that drugs, my body wasn't giving me energy anymore. So it took me about 5 years to recover. And of course, you gain weight, and it was quite a funny time. But I enjoyed the ride, right? Again, I have no shame, no embarrassment to who and what I am. Okay? I love the roadmap of my life. It has made me who I am today. Much like my tattoos, they all have a specific significance of an experience. Like this is when I actually met Joan Jett and she signed it. You know, so everything's got meaning to me. And today, you know, here I am, you know, doing what I do. So I still do some hair, I do readings, and I've developed this beautiful family on YouTube, which makes me extremely feeling of abundance, right? Because needless to say, you know, my life is no longer what it was once. So I had such huge circles of people around me during my life. And now it's like they're in my hand, one hand, like true friends, maybe two. But it is so much diminished. But I don't feel lonely. I feel loved. I feel abundant. I feel that, you know, I bring a lot of joy, help, encouragement, whether to people like that are in front of me or like here. This is what my life calling is. Like, you know, it's come like full circle to a sense, like that epiphany, you know, after the dark night of the soul. So I'm very, very grateful for this. And I guess this video is just for, you know, a recap or for the new subscribers, because Higher Self was very clear. You know, people are going to start digging into your past, and well, I'm going to have control over my past, because you know what? You can just go onto my Instagram, and yes, the top is mostly like little readings or fun times or concerts. But at the bottom, you can see a lot of my fetish and my horror movies. Like, I don't delete anything because I'm not embarrassed about the past. And if that can serve as a, you know, maybe encouragement to others, well, I think it's a very, very positive thing. So there you go. That is all my babbling for today, Cindy. And I hope you did enjoy this little talk. And I love you all so very much. So be good and kind to yourself. And I'll catch you on the next read. Rock and roll. Ow, I love you.